Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be building a Care Bear aesthetic house. They're super cute and pastel, and I'm pretty excited about this one. I haven't done this before, so I'm gonna do like a tiny house for this. Nothing too big, very cozy, and yeah, so let's get into the video. So this is the picture that I found on Pinterest. I don't know if it's Care Bear related. So today I'm going to be making this yellow, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to do pastel yellow or the bright yellow. So I went with the bright yellow, and then I went with the more pinky roof. And so I had to look for a specific door that's rounded and has a nice thicker trim to it, like the original photo. And then I added a couple windows here and there that matched up with the picture. Then after this, I start working on the clouds. For the clouds, I used basic shapes. So I used 3 on each one, and then I resized them. And then I used like the transform tool to be able to move them up, just like that. And I arranged them to kind of match up on both sides. And now I was trying to figure out what I should do to make the rainbow. It took me a little bit to figure it out. I mean, it's not perfect or anything. It doesn't have a line for each color, but it still looks like a rainbow, you know? Gives off the vibe that it needs. So with this, I started off with 2 together, and then I went 1 by 1 with the transform tool and went all the way around. It took a little bit because I had to like try to make both sides the same, which is very hard when you're using so many little pieces. Because you don't know like how much you angled it on the other side. So it was definitely, took a bit of time. But I think it's worth it. It looks really cute in the end. Okay, now we are on to the last piece. Yay! So, pretty excited about coloring this. It comes out pretty good, like really good. I'm pretty happy with how even it is. I mean, is it that easy to get that even? Isn't that cute? I mean, it doesn't give off rainbow, you know, like the traditional rainbow, but it's still really cute and it's giving rainbow to me. So I went in and I also added some cloud bushes, and I want to add them also to the sky and stuff. At first I wasn't even like thinking about it, and then I was like, you know what, I can actually have them float. Because in Care Bear, like land, they're basically all up in the clouds, so it's only fitting to have a lot of clouds. But I guess here first, before I do that, I did add a trim because below the roof overhang, there is a trim that is a lighter pink. So I think I do go in later on and darken the roof a little bit more, so then the trim pops a little bit. Because once I changed the color looked basically the same as the roof. So I believe I do go in and change that. But yeah, I just used basic shapes again for this. Flattened out that square cube piece. So also, there is a heart above the top of the house, so I wanted to add that too. So I used 2 half circles and then this like cone one. And it worked out pretty good for making the heart. It took a little bit to get the angle right and the sizing right, but I think it came out really nice too. I was going to use this type of path, but then I decided to just use the flooring because that just looks so messy. And I added some color to these heart stones. I thought that was pretty cute. I know in the picture it's more of rounded stone, but why not go with the hearts if you can? So I added some flowers and decoration. I end up doing a lot of all of the outside off camera, just to save some time. And now I'm gonna go in, put the flooring in. I make sure that I put the flooring for the bathroom separate from the rest of the house, so then I can make the flooring different. And then add some walls. I wasn't sure what kind of interior paint. I really couldn't find pictures of the inside of Care Bear houses. on Pinterest. I think I even looked on Google and I didn't find any. I thought this couch looked really nice and the bed fit perfect. Adding some more pastels. Everything's just gonna be pastel in here. Like, I kind of want to give off the vibe of, you know, like the bears. What's that story? The Three Little Bears? No. What's the story with like the mom bear, the papa bear, and the kid bear, and then like there's porridge, and then the little girl, she's sitting in each chair and then trying each porridge to see which one's the best. Forgot what story that was. I don't know. If you know, comment down below what that answer is, because for some reason I'm blanking out on that. So I'm trying to like do that type of vibe, kind of like a country in the forest, very earthy, woodsy type of vibe, you know. And so I'm trying to add some clutter and all that. So I added some books. I liked the painting on the back of the bed. I thought that was nice. Now for the kitchen, I also wanted to do more vintage type of equipment, or appliances, I should say, to kind of also give that woodsy, old-fashioned vibe. I did a lot of recoloring. I wasn't sure what I really wanted to do for the coloring of this. Like the sink, I go in and I fix that because it just kind of looks a little like Barbie Playhouse. Like, it doesn't look real, you know? And then I'm gonna add another picture. And I was trying to attach the coat to the coat hanger, and it doesn't attach for some reason. I can only hang on the wall, which I think it should hang on the coat hanger if it's coat hanger, you know? I don't know. And I also went more old-fashioned country for the sink. The tub, you know, we gotta have a nice tub. Nobody wants some old tub. Supposed to be getting clean in there, right? So now I'm just adding some clutter, trying to make it look more lived in. And I'm gonna add some shelving units to it and add some towels. These towels just wouldn't work for me. They were like being so difficult for a while there. They were like turning at a weird angle. But then I figured it out. It was I had the grid on too small, I think. And later on, I found out that I forgot to change the color of the knives. So here we are. Let's go into the house and have a little tour. Oh, we're gonna go outside first. Scratch that. I think the outside came out really nice and cute. I love the fairy lights. It's gonna be so nice at night just sitting out there. And I love the little fireflies too. That was a nice ad. So welcome to my crib. This is my Care Bear house. Super cute, pastel-y, country type of vibe. Here is my living room. I didn't clutter it up that much. I kind of regret that now. It does look a little bland. But maybe she hasn't moved in yet. Maybe she just moved in and she's got to get some things for it, you know? I think the bathroom came out really fun. It's like matching my hair. So what do you guys think? You like the house? I wish the game you can like... I wish you can upload this game, like your houses, into like a online place. You know, like in The Sims, if you've ever played The Sims. You could build a house and then upload it to like this web page where people can actually download it and then use it in their game for free. But they don't have that on Roblox, I don't think. I think only like the big YouTubers get to make houses that you can purchase. But I wish that like anybody could post on there. That'd be really cool. So let's make some tea and have a little sippy sip and a muffin to eat. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And hit that bell button so you can get notified when I post again. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!